On. Put your hat back on.
Put it on. Put it on.
Look at, oh, jeez.
You gotta see. Put
Put
your
it
hat back
on.
on.
Put it on. Come here. Oh.
Alright, that works. We have 32,000 pounds of fresh and edible liver in the trailer. I don't know if it's turkey or if it's chicken liver, but it's one of the two. Our current temperature today is pushing right there around 96 degrees with a feels like temperature of 101. We're heading down to Topeka, Kansas, and this is going to be where we drop the trailer off and we bring back an empty trailer on up back up here to Sioux City, Iowa, where we're currently located. Pretty confident we just broke something. We were cutting through the yard there and the exhaust started sounding a lot different. That's not sounding pleasant at all. I bet we did. We almost had to have broke the exhaust. It was quiet all the way through. Then we were turning to make the turn back onto the highway here, and she started sounding a little bit like a demolition derby car with a big old diesel in it. That was not a pleasant sound. Well, we have options here. I don't think I can put up with that noise. That's just a little bit too irritating. I have plenty of 5-inch flex pipe at home, and I have hose clamps or exhaust lamps at home that I can actually fix this at the house. We could detour. Right now we're just south of Sioux City, Iowa. I could simply just detour and go over home, fix it, and then get back on the road. I wonder if I have any exhaust lamps with me. If I have an exhaust lamp with me, I can just push it back together and clamp it back together that way, and that would hold. Well, if it worked, you guys know me, we'd end up leaving it there for life or until it broke again. But ideally that would hold until we got back home, then I could fix everything the correct way. But remember, I'm very lazy. Well, I actually did something right. I am carrying spare parts for a first. That's actual nice. What do you want to do? It'd probably take it about an hour to cool down, Ope. We could sit here, chill out, walk around a little bit, and then we could just throw this clamp on. Dad, I don't care what you do, man. It's getting kind of warm in here, though. Not 100% sure if running that implement down the interstate is legal, but don't look at me for things being legal. I break the law a little bit too much. You guys seen how much flex pipe is on that? And if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, you guys also know that I did all my own exhaust work under there. So what I'm asking you, to you mechanics, how much flex pipe is actually needed right there? Now I know the Peterbilt's exhaust, which I'm highly jealous of, shoots straight down after the turbo versus the Kenworth exhaust goes back towards the cab. But my question is, how much flex pipe does a person need right there? It really, realistically, wouldn't need to be more than a foot, really, would it? Then a person could actually get true pipe and you wouldn't have to worry about flex pipe. I would actually love to have true pipe everywhere underneath the truck, because the weakest part in your exhaust is always that flex pipe. It always breaks. At least for me it does. Unless there's something I'm missing. We're back on the road and we're on Interstate 29 heading south. We're probably about 80 miles from our turnoff at exit 10, and then we're buzz over into Nebraska City, then hit Highway 75 and run that for about 110 miles till we get down to Topeka, Kansas. Auburn, Nebraska. We're in Auburn, Nebraska right now. We are just north of the Memorial or the city park here in town where we usually stop. I decided to stop in this new area. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this may possibly be their fairgrounds. I'm trying to see further off in the distance that way, but I'm not seeing much as it's pitch black over there. But I think this area here connects to their fairgrounds. This is where we seen the carnival when we come through here the other night. And I recognize they hold things here. And the sign that we were just looking at says 4-H fundraiser breakfast, so the fairgrounds has to be in this general area. I stopped here because it was more wide open. I wanted to see if Opie would actually play fetch. It's been a while since he's played fetch with me out here on the road, and for that reason I think it's a no-go. He will not do it much anymore. He is dead set on smelling. He will smell anything and everything. And this area is very little trees in the area. There isn't anything around for other dogs to really mark their area, so I thought we were good to go. He was going to play fetch in this area, and it's still a no-go. Here, I'll throw it here, bring it back to me a few times, but then here stop and start smelling everything. Usually when Troy or Paige, when Troy rides with me, he will play fetch with Troy, because Troy really doesn't give him much of a choice. Welcome to Topeka, Kansas. Here we're going to drop this loaded trailer off. We're going to hook onto an empty one and we're going to drag that back up to the city. Most of you already know this and I'm just preaching to the choir. But just in case you're new to the channel, I'm filling you in. Now most generally we would break the camera out and we would start to set things up for just a montage of hooking, unhooking, driving through things whenever we get to this yard. It was very much so plugged in. Unfortunately, come on, holy smokes, nothing's going. Unfortunately, there's no more rock here. As you can see behind me here, it's all dirt now. It's crushed rock, crushed dirt, whatever you want to call it. And whenever I get done filming those, I will spend 15-20 minutes just cleaning all the dirt and sand and grit out of the camera. So until we get a little bit of rain down in this neck of the woods, it's just me. I'm sorry. This really needed to be a drop and hook. That's what I signed up for this week, was dropping hooks. That way I could get myself back and actually have enough sleep to enjoy Bud's game. It's not going to be a drop and hook. I'm going to go up and ask the guard shack if maybe they have an empty trailer sitting around back where they load them. And if they don't, I think we'll probably give them about an hour, maybe 2 hours. And then it's go time because I want to get back up to the city before the sun comes up. Looks like it's locked up, Ope. We're a little late. FirstClass is broken. I don't think it was the clutch giving me the fits. At least I don't think it was. I don't know. It's stuck in gear. We drove 3 miles to get here to this Kenworth here at 5 miles per hour because the truck is just stuck in gear. That's all there is to it. I cannot get it out of second gear. I've Googled everything on how to get it out of second gear, but it's nothing I can do. So we are currently in Topeka, Kansas, parked right over there outside of the gates here at Kenworth with a truck that is stuck in second gear. Now what?